fuck, I always hit my fucking hand on that chandelier. Alright. That bitch fall.
Right now, you are now tuned in. Pin Crispy, I'm still going there.
Welcome to my YouTube channel again. What's up, everybody? It's your boy TWERKFORBALBOA, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And today for you, what's up, everybody? It's your boy TWERKFORBALBOA, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And of course, it is a story time. So this story time is going to be called "I Took His Man," or I might not even call it that. I might call it "I Took His Man." I might call it "My Biggest Friend to Me." I honestly don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but by the time y'all watching this, it will be titled. So whatever the title is, that's what I'm gonna title it. Before I start this video, I need everyone to make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you click that little bell so you get all the notifications when I post the video. I also want you guys to follow all my social medias. That's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everything at TWERKFORBALBOA. That's TWERKFORBALBOA. All my social medias are the exact same. Now, the two main people that y'all need to know in this story time is going to be people that I talked about in my previous story time. The first person is going to be Marvin, who I spoke about in my very first story time, was my biggest thought in the school. And then the second person that you need to know is Tyrone, which I spoke about in my when I made the exposed page. So you haven't seen those videos, they link to this story time, so I'm gonna put a link up above so you guys can go ahead and watch those videos first and then come back to this one. Okay, let's get into it. So, in the midst of me and Marvin being together, not being together, being together, not being together, I was talking to a lot of other people. Tyrone just happened to be one of those other boys, but I'm gonna tell you how it initially started. So when me and Marvin dated, there was this boy named Tyrone. I noticed that Tyrone was always commenting on other Marvin stuff. Even one time they was on Uber with each other, and I was like, who is this boy? And Marvin was like, oh, it's nobody, you know, nobody important, this and the third. So I was like, okay. So one particular time when me and Marvin broke up, me and Tyrone started talking back and forth through Facebook Messenger, and we decided to meet up one day. So one day my best friend happened to stay by him, and I went to her house. So when I was at her house, like, hey, I'm at my best friend's house, I can meet you, da-da-da. So I met him. So we met or whatever, we didn't do anything, we just chit-chatted for like 10-20 minutes, and then I left. So I didn't really want him. Like, he just wasn't really somebody that I really wanted to talk to. So after meeting him, I really didn't pay him no dust. So the school year comes in. Now, y'all remember when I told y'all that I was talking to the boy DeAndre and Marvin found out, da-da-da. So Marvin did try to get his little payback some way, somehow. And that was him talking to, I keep forgetting his name. That was him talking to Tyrone. So him and Tyrone was literally in a full-blown relationship. Mind you, that summer, me and Tyrone was talking. So freshman year, Marvin and Tyrone was friends. Summertime, me and Tyrone started talking. We're now in sophomore year, and now they're in a whole relationship. So when they're in a whole relationship, I'm just like, really? That's what we doing? That's what we really doing right now? And I honestly felt like they was trying to be petty towards me. I honestly felt like they was coming for me. They was trying to be petty with me. So of course I was going to be petty back. Like, y'all not gonna play me. Y'all not gonna play me. Like, y'all disrespectful. Like, y'all really trying to be in a whole relationship. Like, y'all trying to be goals. Okay, don't worry about it. I can show you better. I can tell you, sis. So I decided to end that relationship in a quick hurry fast because it wasn't happening, period. So I decided to reach out to Marvin and just be like, hey, you know, I know our relationship is not being the best. I know that you have a new boyfriend, but I really think y'all should just break up and you and I should be together. And that's exactly what I did. I made them break up and him and I was together. Period. There's nothing else to really talk about. Like, that was just a wrap. So he broke up with Tyrone and me and Marvin got back together, and literally Tyrone was pissed. Him and I literally started having issues a lot after that. That was the main person trying to have an issue with me during the whole exposed page situation, because he already was mad at me because me and him was talking, I cut him off, and then when he started dating my ex, I cut them off. So at this point, he's just like, bro, I cannot stand this dude. Like, I really do not like him. Basically, me and Marvin was just using him back and forth. Like every time we broke up, he was not the only go-to, but he was like the main go-to between us two. Like every time him and I broke up, one of us just started talking to him. And at this point, he was really hurt because now him and Marvin was in an actual relationship. Like they took pictures, they was all in school, you know, holding hands, walking each other to class. Like it was a real relationship, and it all ended just because I simply said break up. So at this point, this boy cannot stand me. So that really heightened all the drama when I told y'all about the exposed page when I almost fought him. So when everyone thought that I make the exposed page and he got put on it, it was just more intermission for him. I pronounced that word so fucking wrong. But y'all know what I meant. So this is literally like towards the end of my sophomore year. Now remember I told y'all when that situation happened with all those DL boys? So this is around that time. So right before we left the Poncos, we ended up moving to a new apartment. The apartment that we moved in was right across from where Tyrone lived. Remember I told y'all he stayed by my best friend. So we moved closer to her. So when we moved there, me and Tyrone started catching the same bus. Like, have you ever like had an issue with somebody, but like when you're around them, you could tell they don't really have an issue with like you no more? That was the situation. Like I could just tell like he was staring at me, but it wasn't like a dirty look. It was just like a I want to be your friend type look. So out of nowhere, him and I just started being cool. Simply because mainly I needed to know what time the bus came, and I knew he stayed there over there. He rode my bus, and I needed somewhere to sit because the bus was full. So yeah, so me and him just started being cool, and I needed to know the bus number because when in the afternoon I was like, I don't even know what bus number this is. Like, so I saw him and I was like, hey, what bus are we catching? Hence, what bus are we catching? So we started hanging out. After we got off the bus, you know, we'll walk with each other, whatever, yada yada yada. And me and him started being real cool. Me and him started being so cool. My flirting hoe ass started being too cool with him. Being so cool that we started doing things that we probably shouldn't have been doing. Now we never went there. I actually never I never put it in my mouth. He never put it in his mouth. We never did that, but like we was like, yeah. Yeah, and then that was that, and then nothing came from about it. So yeah, he bet, cause I did the shit. I was a hoe. No money, I won't show money.